Good evening. Today is Monday, July 2nd, and I just finished watching America's Got Talent. And even though I'm Canadian, I'm going to give you my top picks at the end of my review of how I felt the acts were tonight. So there's always 12 acts, and the top four that get voted go through to the next round. So these are called the quarterfinals. Now the show was incredibly long tonight, so I skipped the entire first recap section because I don't report on the auditions, and I don't report on Vegas week, and I don't report on recaps because they're boring. So let's get right to it. First up with the Distinguished Men of Brass, and that's the group that got through. That's like a marching band. And I liked them the first two times I saw them, and they clearly stepped it up this time. They had like a step routine, more dance moves in there. They had a crowd of waving flag people on the side, and it just seemed a lot jazzier. They also did Crazy in Love by Beyonce. So that was really cool. So Howie said he had to take it beyond the marching band thing and the halftime show. Sharon really liked it, and Howard said that TV can make the brass sound not so great, so maybe focus on solos. So I liked it. I grade mine as a star, a happy face, a like straight line face, or a sad face. And so I gave this one a happy face. Not quite a star performance, but really good. The next one was Eden, and he's a little boy singer. He's 14 years old, and he plays the piano. And one of my favorites from last year was Anna Graceman. I loved how she played the piano and sang, and Eden's kind of got that flair to him too. He was amazing. I don't know the song he sang, but it was amazing. He had great range. He hit all his notes. Um, just is what a professional kid. So he got a heart from me and a star because I love him, and I think he's going to be one of the top four that America votes through. He's amazing. So Howie Mandel said, "You are terrific." Getting all the racial or religious stuff in there because Eden is Jewish. And Howard wasn't impressed with the fog machine. He wants people to stop using the fog machine. And Sharon said, "Amazing choice of song. You hit every note." And I said, "Wow." Next up, and Eden also got a standing ovation from the crowd. That's always good. Next up was a magician act slash musical act, Jarrett and Raja. And basically, Raja is the pianist or the instrument guy, and Jarrett is the musician. A magician, sorry. So they came out, ladies with the umbrellas wearing some nice outfits, and there's a big shower in the background, and the guy starts singing in the rain, and he goes in there in his spangly shorts, and the girls start coming out of the shower in towels. Now, I don't know where they came from. I mean, that's still pretty magical. But Sharon was upset that you could see their feet. I didn't think that was the problem. I just thought it was a little slow paced. But maybe it's because I'm Canadian or just super polite, but I can't stand when crowds boo people. I mean, it breaks my heart because they've obviously tried really hard, so I don't think that you should boo people. If they suck, just don't say anything at all. That's what I'm saying. So this act got a boo. Serious mean turn in audience. They were mean. Um, Howard said he wasn't sure he liked that performance. Sharon said it was too cheesy and she didn't like being able to see the ladies' feet. And Howie said, "I liked it. It was pretty cool." So there's that. Next up, oh, and so I'm not voting for this one. This one kind of got a sad face from me, mostly because of the booing. But next up, number four, was Lil Star, and she's that 6-year-old tap dancer who makes all the faces like ooh and ha. I can't make those faces, but she has these like cute little faces she makes. Now I'm a tap dancer, so I think her moves are quite amazing. I'm like blown away by what she can do at 6 years old. So she danced to Party Rock, kind of a jazzed up version of Party Rock by LMFAO. She started in this box all like showy, and then she did her thing. She made the faces and did the dance, and maybe that's getting tired. So I gave her a happy face because she did a great job. She's adorable. Howard says she's brilliant as a 6-year-old, but he tried to give her a wake-up call that there's dancers that are much better than you. And Sharon said, you're amazing and you shine. And Howie said she's a big star. Now, I don't think a little star will make her way through this round, and it's only because she's really little and she does the same thing over and over again. But she's super cute, so she'll make it at some point. Next up was a dog ventriloquist named Todd Oliver. He had 2 dogs this time, and I don't know what he does, but he makes their bottom lips move. It's a fake lip, but I don't know, it doesn't look fake when it's on the dog, only when it's open. So he had the first dog sing, and then the dogs were battling back and forth with funny jokes. I thought it was pretty good. I gave it a smile. I laughed. It wasn't top notch, but it was good. So Sharon said, of course, she loves the dog. She's a huge dog fan, but work on your material a bit. Howie said the same thing, and Howard said the same thing. He said, make it more raunchy, maybe make the dogs angry at each other, use some news footage to help you out. Well, I don't think he's going to make it through to do that, so whatever. He was good, though. Next up was the American BMX stunt team. I don't like any acts that are like bikes and BMX things. I'm just not into that. Maybe I'm just too girly. I don't know. But I wasn't into it. They had a bunch of ramps, bikes, rollerblades, scooters. They did fine, but after a while, it was like, yeah, you've gone up that ramp, you've twirled the bike, you've gone down. I realize it's dangerous and I can't do it. But I don't want to watch it for more than a minute, I think. But everybody, all the judges loved it. Not huge love, but they really liked it. Not me. I don't want it to go through. Next up was a singer named Nikki Jensen. She has a really cool voice, very Alanis Morissette-like. I don't know the song she sang. I'm not very good at figuring out the songs. But she lacked performance. She kind of stood at her mic and sang, but you didn't really feel anything from her, and there wasn't anything jazzy about her performance. She normally uses a guitar, and I think maybe she should have used it because it probably would have added more to her performance, but she took a chance. She was a straight line for me. I didn't really like it, and the judges kind of agreed with me. They basically stated the same thing. It needs more performance. Very nice voice, nice job. Number 8 was the Scott Brothers Dance Crew. And these are 2 guys in their 40s who are brothers, and they do kind of a popping, locking, robotic kind of routine that I, of course, can do. And it's really quite neat. It's very synchronized and always together. They did some moves that were just awesome. There was this one at the end where they held up the hat and it looked like it was sitting on a post because it didn't move. That's how good they were. They got standing O's from the audience, which they totally deserved. They got a star from me because I was really impressed with it. Every move was original. The judges were really impressed. Number 9 was Michael Najad. And he's the guy who creates his own instruments, which is really quite cool, I thought. I mean, as a teacher, I was like, wow, you're so inventive. I wish that my kids could do stuff like that. So he got on stage and he was, I don't think I wrote down the song he was doing. Oh, Moves Like Jagger. Yeah, he was doing his instruments to moves like Jagger. So first he had a baseball bat he turned into an instrument. Then he played a shovel violin. He made a vacuum into an instrument. How do you do that? Like, that's creative. I liked it, but everybody hated it. They got booed. He got booed. He got so hated on. Well, especially by Howard. Howard didn't want him to go through from Vegas, and he brought that up with Sharon and Howie. And, oh, that guy stood there and took all that. I don't think I could have. I would have started to cry. But yeah, he got booed and 3 X's. Every single judge X'd his performance. Ouch, that's a major burn. So he's not going through. Very much doubt that. If he goes through, that's a miracle. Sorry, Michael. I liked it. Number 10, 787 Crew, dance crew from Puerto Rico. And I really liked these guys the first few times I saw them. I really wasn't moved by their performance tonight. I've mentioned before I'm a dancer, so when I watch dance, I'm really aware of the moves they do, although I'm not a great hip hopper and I'm definitely not a b-boy or a b-girl. I'm more your typical tap ballet jazz kind of girl. But they just didn't have anything new, and the judges agreed with me. They said the same thing. It wasn't we liked your other two performances better, and so did I. So, no, I don't think you're going through, my friends, and I wish you all the best of luck because you guys are pretty awesome. Number 11 was the duo Shanice and Maurice Hayes, and there's a lot of controversy because Howie has stated that Shanice is better off without Maurice. She's a beautiful singer and should have been gone solo, and that Maurice will bring her down. Well, tonight's performance proved Howie wrong. Maurice's voice was fabulous, and he harmonized with Shanice beautifully. They neither one outshone the other, and they were just amazing. They're one of my star acts for tonight. I didn't expect them to be honest. I thought I actually agreed with Howie for a few minutes there, but Howie ate his words. He standing over them. All the judges loved them. They're great. Said, you're going through, you're going through. Last act of the evening was David Garibaldi and his CMYKs. I don't really know what CMYK stands for, but they're his dance painter people. So this guy dances to music and paints at the same time. He's done several portraits before. I think one was Elvis. Well, tonight's, I'll admit, I thought, oh, it's not working, because he was painting and painting, and he did it to the song Painted Black, which I love and know from Guitar Hero. So I was like, oh, that's Painted Black. And at the end, he spray paints the entire painting with black, and you're like, why did you ruin your painting? But then he flips it over, and I believe it was Mick Jagger. It was really good. I was thrilled. I mean, he surprised me. He hadn't done that before. So I definitely gave him a star, and Howard Stern wanted him to marry him. And Howard actually started going on about his top four picks, and the judges really aren't supposed to do that, and so Nick was trying to shut him down, but Howard does what he wants. So that was tonight's show. Now, I don't think I'm allowed to vote because I'm in Canada, but for the last few seasons of America, can I talk? America's Got Talent, I have guessed every single person right that's gone through. I have not made one mistake. So it's on video right now. Here are the four I think are going to get America's votes. Eden, the boy singer, the Scott Brothers dance team, the Garibaldi paint guy, and Shanice and Maurice. Tomorrow night we'll find out if I'm right, and if I am right, I will wear my sparkly sequined hat to celebrate. So I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.